What's going on, guys? Got some League of Legends, and I'll be playing mid on my smurf as Rise, and top we're gonna have Nasus, down bot we're gonna have Graves, and in the jungle we're going to have Udyr and Zilean. And me and a couple buddies was playing on smurfs. We was like, oh, we're just gonna troll around. And we're gonna have Lux, Master Yi mid, Diana top, Moo Ash bot. So that's what we're gonna be playing against. But I'm gonna focus mostly on these two right here, the Zilean and the Udyr. These guys are my bros, my homies. And this is pretty much just a troll game that we decided that we would you know, try and troll with. Like I said, some smurfs rolling like level 5 or something, if even that. So we're gonna do, like I said, dual mid. Then every other lane is gonna be a solo lane, and don't pay much attention to my Rise. Like I said, it's smurf, so I don't really have the things I need, and I'm going up against two people. But I do get a full build off, so towards the end I just start murking people, because that's what Rise does. I built strictly mana, so I had like 4k mana and 3k HP, and that was really tanky. With a lot of armor, a lot of magic resist. Didn't have a whole lot of AP, but I did have a lot of mana. And if you've ever played Rise, you know that a lot of his spells, based off the mana that he has, does damage. So he's really kind of hard to lane against. You can build whatever you want to call it. Like these two right here. Look, they're in this bush, and they're waiting. They're waiting for it. They see me, I see them. Man, I don't see them yet, but so here they come. There's that Master Yi. He's going AP, cause you know AP too good. So I have to burn my ghost, but Nasus comes in and it's just like boom. Master Yi burns his ghost. I'm not sure if we get to kill him. I think we do. Like apparently not. Like I said, not 100% for sure. But we just go in here and do what we want to do. Graves comes up, so we got some pretty good damage on them with that 2 mana bait that they try to do. If Udyr would have been 2, or if I would have taken my cage first, we definitely would have got a kill or 2 off of them. But as you can see, we got Diana going up against Nasus up top. You know, Nasus is very tanky. He's not the best Nasus in the world, but like I said though, this is a very low level game. We was just trying to do some trolling. So they don't have a jungler, so our 2 junglers are just going to go in and do whatever they want. Here I am, I'm trying to bait this Lux so hard. You know, just trying to keep him in lane. It keeps changing. So anywho, put it on my own camera way here. So I was trying to bait him out here, trying to get him to try and dive me a little bit, but it didn't look like they was gonna do it. So there's that stun. I'm level 2 now, so I took my cage, I think. I'm not 100% for sure. Yeah, I did. I took cage. That's my snurf. So it's going up top, right there. Boom! There's that first blood. That Zilean Udyr gank too strong. And we'll do manual camera. There we go. So as you can see here, I'm just up here in top lane, just doing whatever I want to do, or mid lane I mean. But down bot, Graves really isn't the best champion to go in the 2v1 lane, but he does alright. So I missed that. I'm sorry. So Udyr and Zilean came up in mid and was just like, "Hey bro, what's up?" That Lux, which really took some pressure off me, gave me the ability to go back, and I think I've got an assist maybe. I'm not 100% sure. So we'll watch them there. So far, you know, we've had 2 successful ganks from the 2 goofy junglers that we have. We've been talking about doing it for like 2 days. That's like all we gotta try, you know, because of the Udyr changes. So Graves is going to teleport down bot. With his teleport, I saved mine. just because I can, if I get home guard, I can teleport into a ward or onto a minion, come in and do my, my snare and just kind of rip roast. Down bot, you got this Ashe, this Graves, blah blah blah. Ashe is trash, and Nasus here. Thought he was gonna be cool. Go up under that turret. So here I am. I'm just trying to do my best and try and farm. I think I got a tier. Yeah, I've got a tier, so that's gonna make it easier for me to be able to farm, more sustain. And tier is very, very good starting item on Rice. It is something that I would see. I thought I had her in range for my cage, but I didn't. That was my bad. So then here it looks like we got some battle going on, and Ashe thinks she's gonna get away, but guess what? You ain't getting away from that Udyr Zilean. Sorry, you can't get away. So these guys here are just kind of pushing my tower. And I'm just gonna sit here and farm, and Master Yi's gonna take some damage. That Lux shield. It's like Nasus is doing pretty good. Level 6. And Diana's only 5. So we got these two over here taking blue. I think I get like 2 blues the whole game. So I'm just like trying to stay under the turret and farm. Looks like we're gonna have us a gank come in. Maybe. Is that what they're doing? We's all on Skype, so yeah, we've got the gank coming in. I was waiting for them to come in. Like, where you going? Nowhere. But Zilean did die to the APE. So that was a 1-for-1 exchange. Down block, Graves is like, what's up, bro? I'm Graves. Moo Moo's gonna be like, hey, I got a bandage toss. I'm gonna do my tears, and I'm gonna take a couple tear shots and whatnot, and Ghost was blown. And the APE is not good. Just so you know, he can harass. I mean, he's kind of decent in team fights if you're able to pick up kills while your ult's on. And you can just constantly spam Alpha Strike, and you can heal and kind of be like trolly with your heal. But I mean, as far as a good champion, no, not really. He's much better suited for AD. I'm gonna juke that because that's what I do. I'm not gonna juke that, but she's gonna take a couple tear shots. So down bot looks like, Graves is like, what's up, bro? Hanging out here, they're pushing towers. But like I said though, this is a low level game. There's smurfs for, I ran back in like a tard. But I think Lux is gonna die. More than likely. I mean, you can't run away. Well, here comes Susan. Nasus. See, he uses that. There you go. He might die. No, he's not. Here comes Diana picking a fight with Nasus. And there's that fell Lux laser. Diana's playing Ring Around the Posy. Here I come. Blowing that teleport in until I was gonna get there and help. But nah. Not gonna help. So I just built another Sapphire Crystal because more mana is better mana. That's the way I look at it. I'm just straight up building tanky and mana. I don't build a death cap or anything. I build a Aroa and Archangel Staff. I think that's the only thing I build that actually has AP on it. Build a Banshee's Veil. Not for sure what I build. Frozen Heart. Maybe a Mikhail's Crucible, I think. This Nasus dude just going in. I mean, we're kind of far out, because as you can see, they already took our first tier turret. So probably shouldn't be doing that. Down bot, Ashe is doing tier, trash tier type things, and Graves is not doing very well. Everybody else is in mid lane. There goes that ult. Lux is gone. See, I'm I don't guess I was paying attention. Oh, I seen Diana up here. That's why I went up there. I didn't know Nasus was going in at the time. Check my text messages. The Pro Alpha there. I think we're getting ready to lose bot tower. Yeah, we lose bot. So as you can tell, this is definitely not like any like pro tier gameplay at all. This is mostly just us trolling around with a bunch of noobs. You know, we've all got like level 30 accounts and been playing for ages. So, but we just wanted to troll on smurfs. And these guys are up here. And guess what, Lux? You're gonna die. Oh, she did hit the laser. I didn't think she hit the laser. Then Ashe comes in, and so does Moo Moo. Moo Moo, where you going, bro? No place. That's where you're going. Nowheres. Ashe tries to get away. But guess what, Ashe? Where you going? Nowheres. So you can't get away from the Udyr stuns, or the Zilean slows, or the Nasus slows, or the... I mean, we just have so many slows, and snares, and stuns, and bombs. I use my ult right there just because I can, because I'm Rise. Do what I want to do. We control Dragon the whole fight. We make Dragon ours. So, and plus we got free roam over both jungles. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take all the jungle. Oh. And Master Yi's like, oh, Mr. Yi, going AP. I'm so cool. Watch me while I alpha. So look at the gold totals here. Udyr has 4,500. He has more than anybody else. I have the least amount. Well, no, Nasus has the least. I've almost got the least. I mean, just look at that. That's so trolly. Bam! So you can't run away from my Q. Here comes Momo. I don't think he's gonna try anything. Yeah, he is. There goes that ult, though. It's a wasted ult. Wasted ult. Trying to save Zilean here. I have no mana. So that's just bad all over. Looks like our Udyr is gonna die. He was pretty mad though, but neither of us had any mana, so what can you do? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot indeed. There's the first tower that we take. So we're ahead by 10 kills, but they've got 1 tower on us. So as far as global goes, we are definitely in the lead by quite a bit. You know, by 4K it looks like. So I think I'll build I built a catalyst and another sapphire crystal. And I told them, I was like, guys, I ain't gonna build anything except for mana and tanking. They're like, oh, whatever, don't care. Cause mana good on Rise. And Rise really isn't a mid champion that I play a lot. I mean, he's fun to play, but he's not somebody that I play a whole lot. I would much rather play somebody else. I like playing Annie. And I'm trying to think of who else I like to play. Man, I like to play LeBlanc. I'm not very good at her. Just watch this. Watch this. Boom. Where you going, Diana? Nowheres. Where you going, Moo Moo? Nowheres. Nowheres, that's where you're going. Look at the bomb time. That's the only thing he done the whole time. Our Zilean player was he used his ult, his rewind, slow down, and speed up, and bombs. He would bomb the people that was in the middle of the fight. See, I wanted blue, but I couldn't take it because I said, no, I want blue. Whatever, I'll take your wolves. So, you know, there's not really a whole lot of, like I said, high level gameplay here, and there's not a whole lot of damage coming from any of us. I mean, because it is smurf account, somewhere only like level 5, so we don't have runes or anything, or the masteries needed that make life so much easier. But it's a fun game nonetheless. It was very fun. It's a long game. It's about 50 minutes. So there's a whole lot of trolling you can do in those 50 minutes. Like, Diana, bro, what are you doing? Are you stupid? I got exhausted. But guess what? You're not going nowheres. Because I'm Rise. And Nasus dies. Nope. Never mind. That Zilean ult too strong. I thought for a second there somebody. So as you can see, I mean, we're totally winning this game. We're ahead by 12 kills. I mean, they're ahead by 1 tower. But we definitely have the kills, and we have tanks, and we're just better skilled overall. Gotta love that diet green tea. Good with ginseng, so it'll keep you healthy. And you always gotta eat healthy, guys. And unless it's a cheat day, then you can not eat healthy on your cheat day. He's doing what he does best, backdooring, like a little biznitch. Is he gonna make it out? Is he gonna make it out? Yep, he's gonna make it out, it looks like. Got that glacial shroud for that armor, that mana, and most importantly, cooldown reduction. Getting ready to build a frozen heart. I don't know, I can't remember what I build. My build order is really jacked up. I just started stacking mana. Got these two down here. The new buffs on Udyr are really good. They changed his Phoenix stance and his Bear stance. And Phoenix stance can just clear waves like nobody's business. This Ashe is dumb. Look, they're gonna dive or get caught at 1. Nope, looks like they're diving. Cause Bear stance, oh, that's stun. That was just bad. They kind of derped there. Ashe can kite really well. Plus, she pulled the arrow to the face and the heal bait. So that kind of let her be able to get the double kill while she ran around under the tower. And that was a bad move on our part, but who cares? It's Smurfs. It's a troll game. There's Lux. Alright, so she misses the point blank blinding, the point blank laser. Alright, so here I am. I'm trying to do what I can, Rise style. I get a kill, then I get snared, and then it's just like it's 3-on-1. So I can't do a whole lot. I mean, you've seen how hard I chunked that Ashe though. That 3-on-1's too strong. I'm not fed enough to be able to do it. And Ashe is just Ashe. I'm not a big fan of Ashe. I think she's pretty much garbage as far as an AD carry goes. There's a lot better ones out there, such as Vayne, Graves, Ezreal, Corki. Even Tristana is better than Ashe. And Tristana is trash tier too. Varus. Caitlyn's trash. I hate Caitlyn. Look at Master D. He's like, I'm gonna run away, bro. I'm gonna get away. I'm gonna get away. I'm gonna get away. He got away. But he now has no ult. At all. Then I teleport in because I'm like, hey bro, guess what? Bam! Wave clear for days. That's the good thing about Rise. The more you use the spells, the lower your cooldowns get. So you can really afford to use your ult on minion waves. And just be able to rock people. I think I'm gonna get on the PBE and build a Rise. And just like put up straight mana runes. And magic resist. And see what happens with CDR Quints. And see how good I do. So, like I said, we control Dragon this whole time. I know this is a riveting gameplay. And I'm not really a lead commentator. So there they are, there's 4 of them. Like, oh god, hey, let's run in. Hey, let's not run in. Because get slow, Moo Moo. There's that Wits End, Shirelius, Boots of Swiftness, and that Spirit Stone. You know. Typical Udyr build. There he goes. In. Boom. There's that laser to the face. And we kind of lost that team fight. Mostly just because they have a Moo Moo. And a Yi who can Alpha Strike all of us. I mean, it has nothing to do with skill. It's just the fact that they have the CDR, but the CC. So we're gonna watch them. They're gonna take up here and they're gonna push this tower, cause that's what Yi does. And they got Diana and Ashe, and Ashe has a Zeal, and looks like she's trying to build an IE. So, Udyr's coming in. Boom! You know, like, what's going on? Boom! Where you going, bro? Where you going? Nowheres. Get out of here, Moo Moo. Get out of here, Diana. That ult gonna live. Udyr lives. Get out of here. So there we go. We went 3 for 1. So that was a pretty good engagement on our part. Looks like I'm finally starting to build my 23-minute Roa. I could have had it built earlier, which I probably should have done. But the Glacial Shroud is a really good item on Rise, just because of the armor and the CDR. I'm not sure what I'm going back for. I think this is where I buy my Roa, yeah. So I bet my Roa. Roa's really good on Rise. Wouldn't recommend it on a whole lot of other champions. Maybe Annie. Annie's a good one. But other than that, though, I'm not really for sure. It's not a build that I usually incorporate, the Roa. I usually go for other things. I know Leandry's is a really good starting item. You know, the first full build item that you build now. And some champions I just rush a death cap. Or, you know, a tier into a death cap or something. Just depends on who it is. Because F the meta. That's how I feel about it. Can't remember how I played. Oh, I played Orianna earlier. Or yesterday. Not a big fan of Orianna. She's a good, very good mid champion, and her ult brings a lot of good things to the table, along with the massive range that she has in her shield, and the amount of CC. She does have a speed up and a slowdown. So her ult gravitates everybody towards the middle. Get a nice stretch there. Diana there. Bidding her negature cook. Looks like she's going for an abyssal. Here we are, we're going to go down here, we're going to push this tower, but I realize it's right there, they're going to push that, and then they're going to push that. And I'm kind of dumb, I shouldn't have came down here. So, but I did. Then I'm like, oh, I'm just going to run back. Because I'm retarded. Master Yi with the death cap machine, cog ace. There's the Lux, or not the Lux ult, but the what's that thing called? A Moo ult down. Kinda gonna pay for it, that's very good in the team fight. So here I come, I'm gonna blow my ult, which does a lot of AoE damage. And I'll live, I think. Nasus going to town. Then he goes in after his ult wears off like a retard. But he blew heal. So there we went 3 for 3. Or 3 for 2 maybe. This Graves was not the best in the world. He ran from a lot of our fights, so we really didn't have an 80 carry in the fights. A lot of them actually. And you'll see that coming up in these here videos. This here video. Go ahead and do it right now. That's, like I said, it's a pretty long video. So bear with me. I kinda wanna put Slam Jam over top of it. And just not even talk. So, you know, just doing normal week things. You know, clearing minions, getting farm. It's like I built the Warden's Mill, getting ready to build my Frozen Heart. Mostly because of the Ash. And Yi does auto attacks, which is also AD. The rest of their team, however, though, is AP. So that's why I ended up building a Mikhail's Crucible for the magic resistance. So towards the end of the game I get very, very tanky. I actually end up getting my full build because the game is so long. There comes Master Yi, like an retard, gonna get blew up. And then here comes the rest of the team. Diana, there's that Moo ult. That was kind of a bad fight on our part, and Graves is running. Diana was almost dead. So our Graves really didn't do a good job of prioritizing targets. The thing about Ryze though is, in a team fight it doesn't really matter who you hit if you use your ult, because it does do splash damage. It is an AoE with your ult, so if you can get off a bunch of spells within your ult period, you can do massive damage to the whole team. And Nasus is dead. So GG Nasus. He had his ult up. He could have probably sustained it and lived. So now it kind of looks like we're gonna lose. But no, Zilean's too good. Ashe can't get away from me. Graves don't even have level 2 boots, I don't think. Yeah, he does. So I finished up my Frozen Heart. I'm going to finish up, I think, my Archangels. I'm not sure what the other 2 items I get. Maybe a Frozen Fist. Look at that ult. That ult's so good. That Zilean ult. If you have a good Zilean player who knows how to use his ult properly, it can really change the way something goes. Here comes... So, we knew that Yi Man was over here taking blue, but he decides to GTFO. Blew his ghost and his ult. But guess what though? Guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna make a mistake, come back in, get snared, and blew up. Don't do that, Master Yi. You should have ran while you had the chance. Now you ain't getting away from nobody. From nobody at all. So I'm gonna get me a quick drink right now. That diet green tea, that's good stuff now with that ginseng. Tastes so good. So, as it looks right now, the battle, they're winning in towers. They're starting to catch up in kills. And gold also, and this actually looks kind of like a throw game. But, you should never say never at all. So, we're going to take Dragon here, because that's what we do. We control it. Control the dragon. And their team's going to come in, and looks like they're actually going to try and fight it. Muumuu's going to come in, Muumuu's going to ult. Do Muumuu type things. You know, our Zilean dies. I'm going to blow my ult. And I'm going to focus. I don't know who I focused. Master Yi, I guess. So that was pretty bad. They have actually, they're 1 kill behind us now. And they are only 900 gold. And as you can see though, we did not have a Graves in that fight. Because guess what he did? He ran like a little girl. And he really could have changed the outcome. I mean, he does have an AoE ult. He could have focused the Ashe. And it really would have made a difference. Instead of being a 4v5, it could have definitely changed the tides of that fight. And as you can see though, they're getting ready to take both of our turrets, which is not good at all. Muumuu's going to do Muumuu type things. Nasus's going to come in. He's going to slow Master Yi. Master Yi is going to use his heal, and he's going to use his W. Because he's a troll, he's going to get dead. And so we're trying to clear off all these minions away from our Nexus. As you can see, they're here. They actually took that turret, the minions did, and now they're pushing on our second inhib. So it's very crucial that we defend, which is what I'm doing because I'm Ryze and I can pretty much clear entire waves like it's nobody's business. And oh, there's that second catalyst for the health, and because I'm building Mikhail's Crucible. And as you can see, just boom, like, hey, I heard you locked minion waves, sorry, they're dead. And they're they're middle, pushing. Not pushing, but clearing minions. Give me 1 sec. Okay, sorry about that. I had to take my tobacco out because I'm redneck. Getting another drink of tea. Here's Lux. Doing Lux type things. And she's like, hey, I'm gonna come over here, and I'm just like, what? What happened to your health, Lux? There's Master Yi. And this is really where the throws start happening on their side of the team. They start pushing out by themselves. Lux is gonna get dead, I do believe. Cause hey bro, where you going? Cause I'm Ryze, you hit that E and then you hit into that Q with your snare up and they ain't going nowhere. Diana comes in. So as you can see there, they had 3 people on their team that drastically changed how something could have went down. I built a Banshees, that's what it was. Banshees Veil, because it does have magic resist, health, mana, and the passive on it comes handy, especially because Yi will alpha strike me, and it's going to cut down a lot of the damage that he does. So, which is very nice. So now in team fights I won't get chunked. As you can see, I have 100 magic resist and 186 armor, and I have 3600 mana and 3k health. So I'm very tanky at the moment. Very tanky. I don't have a whole lot of AP. I only have one item that actually gives me AP, which is the Archangel Staff. But it does give me I guess 80. Gives me 80 AP. And then I will wield my fully stacked tier into an Archangel Staff, which will give me AP based off of my mana. So as you can see here, Moo is going to do something crucial. He is going to blow his ult, and then he's going to get deadified real quick and in a hurry. And then the Ashe runs away, Master Yi comes in and does Yi type things. Meanwhile, Lux and what's her face, Ashe, are all over our Udyr, and Nasus is going to go in, and he should be able to get a kill if he withers, and maybe there's his ult. That's good. Alright, dead. Lux here is going to come in, and guess what, Lux? You're gonna die. So I'm on a killing spree. I should be able to go back and buy my Archangel Staff, I think. No, I buy a Blasting Wand. So I'm up to 129 AP, which really isn't a whole lot of AP, but I do have a ton of mana, and that is where most of my extra damage comes from on Rise. And the game's got about 10 minutes left, and as you can see, we have totally turned the tides in this game. This troll game that we thought we would do because it would be so much fun. And we've got our inhibitors respawned, and we have relinquished our gold lead and our kill lead. So we're back in the fight here. What we are. Master Yi is running through the jungle by himself because I guess he thinks he can get away or something. He has an Athenes, a Lich, Rabadons, Sork Shoes, Kages, and Doran's Ring. Because APE. Now if he went an AD, that would have been a different story. I mean, just look at how much damage he does. But watch this bomb. I don't know how much damage he does. I don't think our Zilean has any AP. Yeah, he does. He's got a little bit. Twin Shadows. And that, so he's got 100 and some AP. Not a whole lot. So here we are, we're playing the mid. Derp, derp, derp. I still got my Banshee's Veil up. Finally gonna fulfill my Archangels. And he DC. And we are going to take this here Baron like it's our business, because it is our business to take this Baron. Boom. So we took Baron. We've controlled Baron and Dragon the whole game thus far. It was that was a pretty long Baron attempt. So it was right at 39 minutes, and we're just going to clear waves. Because clear waves good. Gonna push this top turret, and the game is getting ready to come to a pretty close end. Here pretty soon. I do believe it says it's only got 7 minutes left. So Moo comes in, he gets an ult on every single one of us. But guess what, Ashe? You're gonna die. And so are you, Moo. And so are you, Master Yi. Because look at me. I'm friggin' Rise. I can do whatever I want at this point in time. I'm just so tanky with my Banshee's Veil and everything. So we're just gonna go ahead and take this turret because Udyr can tank it with his turtley stance. And Lux really can't stop us. She is out of mana and there's 3 of us. And both Naxxus and Udyr and I, we're all 3 tanky. So we're gonna try and take this. Lux went back. Missed a point blank binding. So we're gonna take it, and it's like, GG, we just took 2 turrets. And an inhibitor. And right here, should have ran away. Alright, now Naxxus is finally burning his ghost. So we make it out alive. 3 of us took 2 turrets and an inhibitor. I'm gonna go back and buy my Archangels. Hopefully. Yeah. I don't know what I build now. I guess nothing. Oh, I built an Athenes. For more magic resist and more mana regen. Look at this. I've got 3600 mana, 300 AP, 3k health, with a Seraph's Embrace. That's right. Frozen Heart, Roa, Banshee's Veil, Chalice, which will be into the Athenes for more cooldown reduction, magic resist, and mana regen. Down here we got Zilean and Udyr doing that. And she's just like, hey bro, I'm gonna get away. And I'm like, no. Graves is gonna try and solo dragon. Probably gonna die to Master Yi more than likely. Because he's never in any team fights ever. Ugh. Got about 4 minutes left, it looks like. Moo is gonna come in here and do his Moo type stuff. He's gonna waste his ult. He's gonna die. There went the whiffed Ash ult. We're gonna take this inhibitor. Looks like we did get dragon. We're gonna push down this tower. Naxxus is gonna take damage from the other turret. I'm gonna take damage from that turret. Ashe has a freaking Renant, so she attacks stupid quick. She's a Renant and a Phantom Dancer, Bloodthirster, i.e. So she's gonna build a Guardian Angel. Master Yi's trying to backdoor, and Graves sits here and attacks him. He's probably gonna die like a boss. Maybe not. And Master Yi is gonna get away. No, he's not. He dies. So this Graves. I don't know what he's got. He's got an eye. I don't know why he has a Renance though. It's not really good on Graves. It's not good on Ashe either, unless you're using your Q and then you can get Q stacks on everybody. No, I did end up building a Mikhail's. I could have sworn I built a Mikhail's Crucible, which gives me more mana, more magic resist, and more mana regen, and removes all stairs, stuns, roof, blah blah, and heals for 150 plus 15. See, I didn't know about the active on it, so I never used it. I don't know why I'm sitting here looking. So, where am I at? So I'm up to 3,900, it looks like, mana, with 140 MR, 186 armor. So I'm very stupid tanky with 3k health and the Banshee's Veil. And I can stun and slow, plus I've got the shield on my Seraph's Embrace, which is going to do 20% of my current mana that does damage equal to the mana consumed plus 150. So 20% of say 4k is quite a bit. Quite a bit indeed. Quite a bit. It's about, it should absorb around 900 damage. Or something close to it. And that's a massive shield. This game needs to hurry up. In the end. So I got my blue buff. Blue buff too good. Ashguard GA. Or Master Yi now has all the injuries. Oh, look, a Ravenous Hydra. And what's it say on there? Melee only! With his renons, this Graves did not know how to build. Master Yi decided he did not want to fight the Udyr. 1v1. Or Udyr with the Sunfire Cape. And all that crap. So guess what? We're going to take Baron. And then I think we're going to push to win. There's only about a minute left in the game, so I'm pretty sure we win after this. There goes that Twin Shadows, which is the Lux laser. Thanks, Lux, you helped us out. I get hit by, no. So we have Baron, and we're like, oh, let's not fight. Then they come in on me, and we're like, yes, let's fight. Which I use my shield. I mean, just I can absorb stupid amounts of damage. I'm gonna end up losing my Baron buff more than likely. Yeah. So we Master Yi's gonna run away. I don't know if he'll get there though. Nope. Not getting away. Sorry, bro. Ain't going nowheres. I now have Home Guard. So I can do some awesome stuff. So in that fight I didn't do real well. I did do a lot of chunky chunk damage though. And this is going to end that game. Very, very well. So as you can see, they're just Nasus is like, hey bro, I'm gonna F with you, Lux, and we're just like, man, focus the turret. So we pull out of the trolley, win that double jungle with the Graves that didn't fight. So thanks for watching.